most of my generation grew up in the silence of their parents. In one hand, the Holocaust was always present in the life, but it was never told. It was there in the background, like a fog, okay? And there was their numbers, there was the story that they never told, there was the fact that as a kid, I was afraid to ask. I had the feeling that it's so delicate, it's so difficult that if I ask any question about my grandparents, my father would fall down in pieces or would cry in front of me. And I simply avoid this subject. And I tried to build to myself a sort of history of my family. And in the other hand, my mother, who was with her family refugee in Switzerland during the war, they were lucky enough to be admitted in Switzerland and to go back to Belgium after the war. Nobody was killed, okay? Nobody died in the war, in the Holocaust. She also never told her story because she thought that her story is such a light Holocaust story that she had not the right to tell it because my father does not tell his story. So that was a sort of strange situation, okay? And this is the atmosphere in which I grew up. But having said that, I was a very happy boy. I was full of energy. I was kidding all the time. I was good. I had good grades at school. I was good in soccer. I was good in drawing. Everybody loved me. I felt happy. It's just when I grew up, when I became myself a father, and when the relation between our three boys and me began to develop, that I understood that I had not a normal childhood, that the way I grew up is not so as simple as my kids, that something strange happened in the past. And I think that with the years and getting more adult, reading some books and talking to people, I began to understand better what happened to my generation.